sure. And then just in case at a house like Monroe, they have widows, they give my ACM power. I may need if I'm at the house that need that extra power, that extra kick. I laughed at Dustin and I said, Dustin, better get your ass up in the morning time, come roll. That shit be dead. That shit, I mean, yeah, 3 o'clock they open, but late open at 3, but they close back up by 5:30 because they get ready to leave. I said, yeah, you should know that by now. As much as damn me and Steve in his mama. I was laughing. Jail. Rest my arm.
PA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we wrap up Week 3 with a good Monday nighter here between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Off the play fake. Gomes. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. This defense for the Niners, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
3rd and 2, and they ran the ball for only 1 yard, and everybody's going to scream at the offense. But let's give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. Defensive front out leveraged the offensive line. They got more people to the football. Yeah, they won that battle in a big way, and they're forcing a big decision now by the guys on offense.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. In motion left goes a tight end. From the gun on 3rd down, Gomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens. You hit my man like that, bro.
Damn. Always making me play harder than I need to play, man. You're doing too damn much.
On 4th down, Gomes.
No, hell no, bro. They full of shit, man. Come on now.
And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 41.
Okay.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all.
Oh,
and that's
it wasn't a
he
terrible
did not
decision, though. Come on, guys.
Week. No interceptions in that
come
game,
on.
but this
That boy came out of nowhere to get that
take
shit, bro.
advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Oh, I forgot I got to tell you this shit.
On 1st down, Purdy.
Messed me up.
And this one is incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot.
Man, they be trying to do me dirty, bro.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
He's getting 10 yards off of that. Come on, guys. We here.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. The Niners at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Work with that.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey.
Bro, what a great block by old boy.
Pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
I'm going to switch that up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
Ah, that's my fault.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown,
I usually play that. Good throw. My bad.
Quez Watkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Let me take the lead, bro.
The 49ers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Seibert.
Take the lead, bro.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Let's go.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
Good score, bro.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Excuse me.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. To throw on 2nd down. Gomes buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Tall task ahead of him here.
You ain't walking no damn Tito.
Yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone.
Why you got that on?
Make your cash.
Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
And they ran just a little underneath route here on 1st and goal, but there's really not a whole lot of room to operate this close to the goal line. He's just not able to get loose after the catch.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating when we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
In the hole. See if we can dig back.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be sterner with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Playing bad right now.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Gomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Playing bad, bro. What's wrong? I ain't using no strategy like I usually do.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Gomes. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11 now. They'll look to throw again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And into the end zone. They pick 6.
Yeah, I forgot. That's on me.
Touchdown.
I'm looking for that. It should be there, but with that zone shit they do, that's on me.
And it is now 21-0.
That's cool. I know what I'm doing. I'm not paying attention.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
That's on me.
Taken at the goal line.
That's on me.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Shit.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Gomes. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting to 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
So tomorrow, I do need to be in the office.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Now Purdy. Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. And he comes back with one complete. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Seibert's kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime
Why you got
report.
that on, Tier? Hello?
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as
Tier,
well.
it ain't no I don't know. Why are you changing clothes like that? Just to get the clothes dirty.
Here comes a return.
And then you'll have them on your damn floor.
Ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been
Hello?
if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Starting the 2nd half with a run by McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the 2nd half.
On 1st down, it's Purdy. Flushed out right. And the This will be
boy,
incomplete.
pretty fast.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Shotgun now with Purdy. Escaping the pressure right.
Wow.
And he's just going to get
Purdy
rid of
is
this
amazing.
to no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On first down, Gomes powers through him. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Gomes eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Off the play fake. Gomes. Flush to his right. And Walker has it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Off play action. Gomes steps away to his left. Catch is made by Metcalf. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. That one good for 26 and a first down. Looking to throw. Gomes. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. On 2nd down, it's Walker. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down where they are,
so tired.
You got to pay it off with some points.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Gomes. This is Fant. Oh, what a catch. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
19, Charger, 19, Charger. Switch it, come on, switch it. Big
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Like, pop me, boy. Like, pop.
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Bro, how is he getting that ball off? Oh, it's great.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty.
Damn, you too. How is he getting that damn ball off? That's what I want to know. We can't get a sack.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check 26, check 26.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. God.
And he'll go out near midfield
bro.
At the 49. 27 yards there.
Bro, get
first
the
down.
fuck out of here with that, bro.
Purdy to throw it on first down. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Down to about the 32.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
What a ball is, bro.
Work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slow them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
No, it's going to be like 15. But it's all.
They're going to be set up now
Yeah,
with the
I did
ball
see
at the
that.
13-yard line.
Yeah, I
We see
see
another
that.
pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Sierra, put them dishes up.
Davis Price will try to pick it up. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey His second touchdown of the night. And the Niners are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The offense on third down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a handoff as they run left side. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
That's a crazy.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On 1st and 10, Gomes going right back to Fant. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Daxton Hill picks it off. And with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 74 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.